San Francisco has a killer in its midst.
He had this black hood on, little slits in the eyes.
He goes around killing people by rope, by gun, by knife. And he says, I'm going to call myself Zodiac.
That's right. Back for part two. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the 2024 three-part docu-series, only available on Netflix. This is the Zodiac speaking. I'll tell you, this is one of the best true crime documentary series I think I've ever seen. What I like about this one and why I made it a part two is this one references the David Fincher film from part one of this movie. And they do a really deep dive. Again, it's about 3 episodes, so I think about an hour or so long each. But the primary focus on this, which really wasn't discussed in the Fincher film, is this family, the Seawater family. And these kids and the mom in that family had a bunch of kids. I don't remember how many are. There's a fucking shitload of children running around. And their father wound up getting put into Tascadero State Mental Hospital in California. So mom was dealing with all these kids by herself. And then she winds up befriending Arthur Lee Allen, who, after you watch this, was the goddamn Zodiac killer. Let's cut the shit. So this documentary has these kids, primarily the older ones, who spent a lot of time with this guy. And they go back and they talk about how it was really difficult for them to accept this because he was such a nice guy and he was really responsible for a lot of their happy memories in their childhood. But after they watched the Fincher film in 2007, they kind of went back and they were like, damn, bro, like they really did a deeper dive into it and looked into it and realized that that dude had taken them to every spot where these murders occurred. So the evidence that was put forward is pretty freaking compelling. Again, it's a Netflix true crime documentary, so I think there's definitely agenda with all of these, but unless there was some straight lying occurring, it was pretty compelling that Arthur Lee Allen was a Zodiac killer. And just the reason I'm covering this here is because it's such a great compliment to that Fincher film, and it puts a lot more of the realism behind this killer, who he was, what he was about. And it definitely is one that I'd recommend. Grade wise for me, as far as this is the only time I've ever done a true crime documentary series on here. This was a 9 out of 10 for me, just like the Fincher film was. It's an incredible true crime documentary series that I absolutely recommend that you watch. That's all I'm saying about this is the Zodiac speaking. Those two things together, I think you got a pretty fun little serial killer adventure on your hands. Watch part one, part two, and then go back and check out the film, and then watch this. So until next time, stay weird. Thank you for watching me, and I'll see you tomorrow for another horror review.